Okay, so our first step into reading with Phonics Stories. Okay, so that's the title for today's webinar. And my name is Sue, and let's get started. Here we are. So these are the topics for today. So we'll talk about the features and benefits of Phonics Stories. We'll also look at Phonics Targets, sight words, and we will also look at the story element. Okay, and I'll introduce eFuture Phonics Readers to you, and we will play some games and we'll do activities together using our Phonics Readers. Okay, so I hope you are ready for some fun today. Okay, I have some questions for you. Okay, let me share the questions with you. I hope this works, right? If you don't see the poll questions, you can just type your answer on the chat box. Now the chat box is working, right? So you can use the chat box, or you can do the poll here. Okay, can you see the questions? Number 1, do you teach phonics? Okay, can you answer yes or no? Do you teach phonics? Okay. Number 2, if yes, if you teach phonics, which phonics book do you use? Do you use eFuture Phonics book, or do you use books from other publishers, or you don't use phonics books? Okay. Number 3, have you used Phonics Readers before? Right? It doesn't have to be eFuture Phonics Readers. Have you used any Phonics Readers, right? Including Phonics Readers from other publishers, right? Have you used Phonics Readers before? Number 4, is this your first eFuture webinar? Yes or no? Okay, so you're answering the questions now? Yeah? Okay, I'll give you 10 more seconds to answer the questions. But if you don't see the poll questions, just write your answers on the chat box. Okay, then I'll finish this and I'll share the result with you. Okay, do you see the result? Number 1, do you teach phonics? Yes, 85%. No, 15%. So most of you teach phonics. Number 2, which phonics books do you use? 26 of you use eFuture Phonics books, and 52% from other publishers, and 22% don't use phonics books. Number 3, have you used Phonics Readers before? Yes, 41%. No, 59%. Is this your first eFuture webinar? Yes, 44%. No, 56%. Okay, thank you for answering those questions. Okay, so it will sort of help me doing the webinar today. Okay, thank you. Now let's move on to our next slide. Okay, let's look at the big 5 of reading. Okay, so what are the big 5s of reading? Number 1, phonemic awareness. Number 2, phonics. Number 3, vocabulary. Number 4, comprehension. And number 5, fluency. Okay, so these are 5 critical skills a child needs to become a confident reader. And as you can see, number 1 and number 2, phonemic awareness and phonics are important, right? Those 2 are the important skills for your students to become confident readers. Okay, so I just want to show you the importance of phonics. Today, I'm not going to talk about phonics, so how to teach phonics and, all those things. If you want to find out more information on phonics, you can go to our YouTube channel and watch these videos. We have a lot of videos on phonics. Okay, this one, compare and contrast eFuture Phonics series. This is a very good video. Kevin compares eFuture's Phonics series, and he he tells you the differences and similarities and all those things. So if you are interested in using eFuture Phonics books, we have 5 different phonics series. Okay, so this will be a good video to watch. If you want some tips for teaching phonics, then you can watch these other videos. We have model lesson videos as well on our YouTube channel. Okay, so please use those videos. Let's look at Phonics Stories. Okay. Oh, what is the YouTube channel name? Just search eFuture on YouTube, right? eFuture. And my colleagues will give you the link on the chat box. Yeah, just eFuture. That's right. Okay. Let's look at this phonics story, right? This story is from eFuture Phonics series called Speed Phonics, Book 1. Okay, so let's look at the picture first. What do you see here? Do you see the girl? Yeah. She has a cap, a blue cap, and she has a big bag, right? What else do you see? An apple, right? And there's an ant coming out of the apple. Wow. Let's read the first sentence. What's in the bag? A cap is in the bag. Okay, this is book 1, level 1. Okay, and that's why we use pictures instead of the words. Okay, so here the target is book bag, cap. Okay, so what's in the bag? A cap is in the bag. And you see some sight words down here as well. So this page is a review page. Okay, usually phonics stories are used as a review after each unit. Okay, so here you can see the targets, right? Ant, apple, the bag. So these are the phonics targets, and you can review the targets using the story. Let's look at another story. This is from Smart Phonics Book 2. Okay, look at the picture. Oh, do you see the black cat? Yeah, and a hat. And what's this? It's a can. It looks like fish, right? Tuna, probably. Okay, let's read the story. A cat is on the mat. Right, here's the mat. The cat has a can. Okay, so here you can see the phonics targets, right? Cat, mat, cat, can, cat, mat, cat, hat. So these are the phonics targets, and you see the sight words down here. This is a review unit. Okay, so after studying this, you can do the story as a review. Okay, so here we have n, combine them to get n, right? And you can do n can, n fan, n man, n pen. At, right? So at bat, at cat, at hat. Okay, so these are the phonics targets, and you can do it. You can do the review with the stories. So why do we do phonics stories? To practice phonics targets and to practice sight words. And I'll come back to phonics targets and sight words in a minute. Okay. And we also practice reading sentences. Right? When we teach phonics, we focus on the sounds and the letters and the words. So it's good to provide opportunities for students to actually look at the sentence and read the sentence. And phonics stories are great for practice reading sentences. Okay? And you can also focus on meaning. So stories and illustrations provide context. Right? In phonics lessons, we focus on sounds, and the words and the letters. Sometimes we forget about the meaning, but meaning is the important thing, right? So we do meaningful activities using stories, and stories provide context, right? And let's just think about the elements of a good story, right? Even though these stories are phonics stories, focusing on phonics targets, the stories should have these elements of a good story, right? When you read a story, you always find characters and setting, plot, conflict, resolution, right? Good stories have all these elements, and good phonics stories should have these elements too, right? And you will see that some of the stories that I introduce to you today have all these elements in the story. Okay, so if you look at some phonics stories, sometimes it's not natural, it's awkward. Sometimes the meaning is not clear, right? Because they focus too much on phonics targets, right? But these are stories. These are stories for young children, so it should have the elements of a good story. Okay, and by reading phonics stories, students can discover joy of reading from a very early stage, and they can improve reading fluency, reading phonics stories. Okay, but these stories that I showed you just now, 2 stories, these are included in the phonics book, right? So it's usually only 1 page, and you think that it's not enough, right? Sometimes you need more practice, right? If that's the case, then you can do more practice with phonics readers. Okay, so I said I come back to phonics targets and sight words. So let's look at phonics targets. So in phonics lessons, you should have these 3 phonics targets: sounds, letters, and the combinations of the letters, and words, right? These are the phonics targets. And phonics targets should be chosen very carefully, right? We should focus on the words, like more frequently used words for children, for EFL children, right? You should choose more useful, more frequently used, regular, basic words as phonics target words. And phonics targets should be introduced systematically in a logical sequence, right? Especially for young EFL learners, it should be logical. Then it's easier and it's more efficient if it's logical. And you can practice phonics targets through games, activities, and songs and chant. Okay, it's more fun that way, and it's more effective. It's more memorable for children. Okay, so these are the phonics targets in our phonics series. Okay, and let's look at the details. Okay, so book 1, we have single letter sounds as our phonics targets, and we teach 26 sounds and letters of the English alphabet in book 1. And book 2, short vowels. Okay, so we do combinations as well, right? At, bat, at cat. Okay, so this is the second level, or second stage. And then level 3, we do long vowels. Ache, ache, cake, ache, bake, ache, lake. Right? So this is the logical sequence that I was talking about, right? This is the best sequence to teach phonics to EFL students. And when you move on to level 4, you do double letter consonants. K, r, kr, crab. Right? K, r, kr, crack. Okay. And the last stage is double letter vowels. E, B, E, C. Okay. So as I said before, today I'm not going to focus too much on this. I'm just, showing you the phonics targets and the sequence. Okay, very briefly. And sight words. Okay, so what are the sight words? Sight means, something you see, right? Sight. So you see these words very often, right? In the stories, you see them everywhere. And you see these words, very often. That's why these words are called sight words. And these are functional, foundational, and frequently used words. Words like the. Okay, you see them everywhere, right? And you don't teach these words from a list like this, right? You just let your students see these words in the stories. So students will learn to recognize these words naturally in stories. It's very difficult to explain the meaning of these words, right? How can you explain the meaning of or the to a very young child, right? It's very difficult. So you don't have to explain. You just let them recognize these words in the stories. Okay, so combining sight words with phonics instruction increases reading speed and fluency. Okay, and phonics stories contain both phonics target words and sight words. Okay, so we've looked at the features of phonics stories. Okay, but as I said before, if you want to practice more, right, then you can use phonics readers, because phonics stories are usually one page included in the phonics book, right? So we have two phonics readers series, eFuture Phonics Fun Readers and Smart Phonics Readers, right? So these two are phonics reader series. And we have a phonics book called School Phonics, and inside School Phonics student book, you can find the readers. The readers are included in the phonics book. Okay, so I'll look at this very briefly at the end of the session. Okay, so let's look at the targets for our phonics readers. Okay, let's look at Smart Phonics and Smart Phonics Readers first. Okay, so these are Smart Phonics from book 1 to book 5. And these are Smart Phonics Readers from book 1 to book 5. Okay, so the targets from Smart Phonics and Smart Phonics Readers match. Okay, so if you are using Smart Phonics, then you can use Smart Phonics Readers together because the targets match exactly. Okay, but it doesn't mean that you have to use Smart Phonics Readers only with Smart Phonics. You can use Smart Phonics Readers with EFL Phonics. If you're using EFL Phonics, that's fine. Okay, as long as you match the targets. Okay, I sort of separated EFL Phonics with Smart Phonics, but it doesn't mean that you have to use them separately, right? You can use them together. Readers can be used together. Okay, I just want to show you how the targets are organized. Okay, so if you are using EFL Phonics or Speed Phonics, right, then you can use eFuture Phonics Fun Readers or Smart Phonics Readers. Okay, do you understand what I mean? Yeah, you can mix and match, right? Doesn't really matter which readers you choose, because we have a list of the targets. So as long as you match the targets, you can mix the readers. Okay, it's very systematic. It's designed that way. Okay. And School Phonics, right? So this is a 4-book phonics series, right? There are 4 levels: book 1, book 2, book 3, book 4. And in the student book, readers are included. And these are the targets, okay, from level 1 to level 4. So I'll just show you this quickly. So I have School Phonics book here, right? This is a student book. And inside, you will find the readers included, okay? And there are 3 stories in here. Okay, so if you are using School Phonics, readers are already included in the student book. But of course, if you want to do more reading practice, then you can use this together with Phonics Fun Readers or Smart Phonics Readers. It's fine. Okay, the more practice, the better, right? Okay, now let's go back to my slide. On the age levels, you can use this from as early as age 5. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's fine, right? How old are your students in your phonics class? When do you start teaching phonics? How old are your students? 6, 7, 8, 6? Yeah, fine. Yeah, you can use phonics readers for 6-year-old, 8-year-old. Wow, high school. So you're teaching phonics to high school students. Wow. Yeah, some adults learn phonics as well. And about 2 weeks ago, I did a presentation at Extensive Reading Foundation conference. And there was one teacher joining from, I forgot the country, but she said, oh, Egypt, I think. In Egypt, adult students are learning phonics. And she said, our smart phonics readers will be perfect for them. Even though pictures are for children, she thinks that adults will still enjoy these stories. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, usually 6, 7, 8, right? You can start as early as 5, but yeah, usually 6 to 8, right? Yep. Okay. That's good. So now I'll give you a chance to be young again today, right? Just imagine that you are one of your students in your phonics class. Okay, just imagine that you are 6-year-old, 7 years old, 8 years old. Okay? You happy? Yeah, you are 6 again, you are 7 again, right? Then you can truly enjoy these stories today. Okay? So imagine I'm 7 years old today. 10, yeah, fine, yeah. Okay, so let's read some of our readers. Yes, you're happy, yeah, okay. Okay, so some of you are very happy because you are young again, right? Okay, so let's look at the story from the eyes of your students. Okay, so let's look at the picture first. Am I going too fast or is it okay? Is the speed okay? You know, when I get excited, I speak really fast. So I try to control myself. Yeah, okay. So let's look at the picture first. Now, what do you see here? What do you see? What's this? It's an ant, right? And what's this? It's a bug. And what's this? It's a cat, right? Aren't they cute? Yeah. And let's look at this. Look at the letters. Do you see A, B, C? A, what sound? E, right? E, ant. And B, what sound? B, bog. And C, what sound? K, cat. Okay, so we know all the sound and we know the words, right? Okay, that's good. Now let's look at this page. Ant, bug, and cat. What are they doing? I think they are having a picnic, right? And they already finished eating. Can you see this big stomach? Look at cat's stomach. It's full, right? Yeah, it's very big, like my stomach. Okay, how many cups do you see here? 1, 2, 3. You see 3 cups. Wow. And what else do you see? Flowers, right? And look at this apple. Somebody finished the apple. Okay, now let's read the story together. Ant has an apple. Right? Ant has an apple. Bug has a bun. Right? This is a bun. And they look very happy, right? Do you see the face, right? Yeah. What does the cat have? The cat has a can. I think it's it's orange juice, right? Yeah, cat has a can. Oh, what's this? It's an X. Ant has an X. Bug has a box. Okay, what's in the box? Do you see the can and the apple? Yeah. Cat has cups, right? Cat has cups. 3 cups, remember? Ant cuts the apple, right? Look. Bug cuts the bun. cat cuts the can, right? Do you see the cat here? What's the cat doing? Cutting the can. And do you see the orange juice going straight into the cups? Wow. And what's going to happen? Let's find out. Look, they ate the apple and the bun, and they drank the orange juice. Right? And bug and cat had a snack. Right? And they are very happy now. Okay, did you enjoy the story? Yeah? Okay, remember you are a 6-year-old and you are 7 years old, right? Okay, so you enjoy the story. Very good. Okay, good. Now let's do a chant. Okay, now we have a chant here. You can create your own chant. Okay, let's read it first and then let's do a chant. So here, ant, bug, and cat. Ant has an apple. Bug has a bun. Cat has a can. Okay, and let's do some actions. Okay, let me stop sharing this. Okay, let's do some actions. What actions do you want to do? We can just clap, right? Ant has an apple. Bug has a bun. Cat has a can. Or you can snap your fingers, right? Ant has an apple. Bug has a bun. Cat has a can. Or you can do, you can dance. You can do all these actions with your students, right? This will be a good practice for your students, right? Yeah, let's go back to the slide. If we do this offline, right, face to face, then I'll ask you to do the action and do the chant, but we cannot really do this. But we can sing together, right? Let me go back to my slide and we'll sing together. Okay, so listen to the song and maybe we can sing together. Okay, look at the lyrics here. Okay. And I'll play the audio. Okay, here we go.
Track 4. Sing along. Ant, bug, and cat.
Ant has an apple.
Okay, everybody. Ant has an apple.
Bug has a bun.
Bug has a bun.
Cat has a can.
Cat has a can. Okay, are you singing? Or am I the only one singing? We should be singing together, right? Okay, let me play this again from the beginning so you can sing together. It's very simple, right? Ant has an apple, bug has a bun, cat has a can. Okay, do you think you can sing this? Yeah? Okay, we'll sing again. Ready?
Track 4. Sing along.
Sing
Ant,
together.
Bug, and cat.
Ready? Ant has an apple, bug has a bun, cat has a can.
Ant has an axe, bug has a box, cat has cups.
Ant cuts the apple. Bug cuts the bun. Cat cuts the can.
Ant, bug, and cat had a snack.
Okay, did you sing together? Yeah? Okay. Yeah, did you enjoy it? Yes? Okay, that's very good. Okay, that's good. Very interesting. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good. So you enjoy the song and you enjoy the story. And we can do some activities together now. Okay, let's do the activities. I see lots of smiley faces and yes, yes, yes. Okay, that's good. That's very good. Okay, now here. Look at this. Ant. Bug. Cat. Okay, do you like my puppets? Yes? Okay, now I'll divide the class into two teams. Okay, boys, no, let's not divide the class into teams. Let's just do this together. Okay, so when you hear the word cat, right, then you stand up and sit down. When you hear the word bug, then you stand up and sit down. Okay, when you hear the word cat, then you stand up and sit down. Okay, can we all do this together? Everyone, listen very carefully. Okay. Ant. Stand up, sit down. Okay. Cat. Stand up, sit down. Okay, now let's divide the class into teams. Okay, so all the boys, when you hear the word ant, then you stand up and sit down, boys. Okay, and girls, when you hear the word bug, girls, you stand up and sit down. Okay, and when you hear the word cat, everybody stand up and sit down, boys and girls. Okay, now let's try this. You have to stand up and sit down. Okay, boys, cat, girls, bug. Everybody, cat. Okay, stand up and sit down when you hear these words. Okay, ant has an apple. Okay, boys, stand up and sit down. Ant. Yes. Bug has a bun. Girls. Cat has a can. Everybody stand up and sit down. Okay. Are you doing this or am I the only one doing this? I hope you are doing this together, right? Otherwise it's funny. I'm doing all these actions, right? Okay. So you listen and stand up and sit down. Okay. Ant has an axe. Cat cuts the can. Bug has a box. Bug cuts the bun. Okay, so this is a good listening activity. You hear the word and stand up and sit down. Okay? Okay, good. Now, next one is you can act out the story. This is always fun, right? Acting out is always fun. My colleagues are asking me to change my setting so that they can be the host as well. How do I do this? I'm not sure how to do this. Oh, never mind. Yeah, never mind. let's act out the story. Okay, good. Now, here, ant has an apple. Okay, good. Bug has a bun. Okay, it's always fun to use the real object, right? Cat has a can. Okay. Ant has an axe. Bug has a box. Cat has cuts. Okay. So you can do this slowly and together with your students, right? Using the real objects or the flashcards if you don't have the real objects. Okay. Ant cuts the apple, right? So here's my X. Cut the apple, right? Let's cut the apple. Ta-da! And bug cuts the bun. Right? Bug cuts the bun. Ta-da! And cat cuts the can. Yes, can touch the can. Ant, bug, and cat had a snack. Okay, so they are having a snack. You can have the apple, right? And the bun. And we can have the orange juice, right? Cheers, everyone. Okay, so you can act out the story like this using the real objects or using flashcards, right? This will help students understand the story better, right? And they can actually act out, right? So it's a lot of fun, right? Are you having fun? Yes? Okay, that's very good. Now let's do another story. So here we play these games, right? Listen and stand up, chant or sing, and act out. We did all three, right? Of course, there are more activities and games you can do, right? I'm not going to do a lot today, but as I said before, go to our YouTube channel. There are many activities, videos for activities. So please have a look at the phonics games and other games there. My 4-month-old baby is having fun watching you. That's good. That's very good. Okay. Now, let's do. Oh, after doing the stories, you can do these activities in the book. We provide activities in the book, right, as well. So look at match. Apple. You can look at the letter and the picture and match. Trace and match. Okay. And you trace and match. Write A, B, or C. So you write the letter in the blank. Color and say. So if it's A, then you color with red. If it's B, color with yellow. So apple, then you color apple with a red crayon. Bun, then you color bun with a yellow crayon. Okay, so there are some activities in the book as well. And picture dictionary. You can use this as flashcards if you want, right? Okay, now another story. This one is Look, Mom. Okay, and let's look at the picture first. Right, do you see the phonics targets here? Right, up here, there are phonics targets. We are practicing these targets. Okay, wow, the picture, right? Look, lots of things are happening, right? What do you see in the picture? Do you see mom and the son? Mom and son, right? The boy. And what else do you see? Do you see the cat? Yeah. And bat? Yes. What's this? It's a frog. And what's this? It's a dog with a shopping bag. And look, what's this on the dog's head? Do you see something black? What is it? What do you think this is? We'll find out, right? There's something on the dog's head. Okay, and look, Mom. Let's read the story together. Okay, here. Look, Mom, a cat is with a bat. A cat is with a bat, right? But Mom's not looking. What's Mom doing? She's talking on the phone, right? She's too busy talking on the phone. She's not looking at the cat and the bat, right? The boy is looking. An ant is on a dog. Do you see the ant? Yeah, there's an ant on the dog. But is Mom looking? No, she's looking at the other way, right? An ant is on a dog. Look, Mom, a dog is with a bag. A dog is with a bag. But again, Mom's not looking. She's too busy. A frog is on an egg. Do you see the frog on an egg? Wow. But again, mom's too busy buying apples, right? She's not looking. Now look at the boy. He's not happy. He's sad because mom's not looking at the things that he's pointing at, right? Look, son, an apple is on my elbow. Look at the apple on mom's elbow. But the boy is not looking. A fin is on a bus. You see the fin on a bus? Yeah, but the boy is not looking. He's tying his shoelaces. Look, son, a fish is on a fork. The boy's doing something else, right? He has a spoon on his nose. Look, mom, finally, they are looking at something together, right? They are looking at the same direction. Look, mom. A book is on the bed. Right now, they are looking together. A book is on the bed. Right? Do you see the book? What else do you see here? You see the alligator, elephant, and some toys. Okay, now what are they doing here? They are reading the book together. Okay, and do you see the cat and the bat? Look at the dog. The ant is still on the dog. And the dog is sleeping down here, right? And can you find the frog? Where's the frog? The frog is down here. The frog is looking into the window, right? The frog is looking at mom and the boy. Hey, isn't this a lovely story? Yeah, did you enjoy the story? Okay, it's a lovely story, yes. Okay, now let's do some activities, right? Now, look at this. I have binoculars, right? I made this using toilet paper roll. Okay, you can just put the colored paper around, right? Binoculars. Look, what do you see? This is, binoculars are really good when you are teaching some vocabulary, right? Because, students can focus using the binoculars. If you don't have the binoculars, you can just use your hands like this, right? What do you see? Oh, I see a chair. What do you see? I see a table, right? Can you find something red? Oh, yes, I found something red. Okay, you can use this for many targets, not only phonics, but, other activities as well. But anyway, today we'll use this for the phonics story that we just read, okay? If you don't have this, just use your hands like this. Okay, now go back to my slide. Look and find. Okay, everyone. Look. Everyone, look. Do you see the ant on the dog? Do you see the ant on the dog? Yes? Okay, very good. You found the ant on the dog. An ant is on a dog. Very good. Now, look. A book is on the bed. A book is on the bed. Right? Are you looking at the book on the bed? Right? Using your binoculars? Okay, good. Now, look. A frog is on an egg. A frog is on an egg. Okay, very good. So you can look at the pictures together with your students and practice the sentences, right? Okay, good. Now, so, this is a fun activity. You can spread the books around the classroom, right, with different pages, with different pictures, and then you try to find the pictures, right, together with your students using the binoculars. Okay, now let's do another activity. Look, mom, Look, son. Okay. You will read this together with me. Okay. Look, mom, use the boy's voice, right? You have to change your voice. You have to talk like this boy, right? So you can probably, look, mom, or something like that, right? Using the child voice, right? So when you do look, son, use mom's voice. Okay, look, son, or something like that. Okay, you act out, right? So are you ready? Can you do that? Yes? Okay, so let's read this together. The first picture, right? Look, mom, a cat is with a bat. Use the son's voice. Ready? Go. Look, mom, a cat is with a bat. Okay, did you do that? Okay, good. Now, use mom's voice. Okay, look, son, an apple is on my elbow. Okay, using mom's voice. Ready? Let's read it together. Ready? Go. Look, son, an apple is on my elbow. Okay, so you act out. Okay, change the voice. You can, when students are, when they know the story, you can use other voices like father's voice or grandpa's voice or baby voice. Okay, change the voice. Okay, that makes the story more fun, right? Okay, good. And you can act out the story, of course. Okay, now let's act out the story. What's this? It's an apple, right? An apple is on my elbow. Let me try this. See, no hand. An apple is on my elbow. Okay. Now let's try. What's this? It's a fork, right? A fork is on my elbow. I can't do it this way. I'll have to do it this way, right? A fork is on my elbow. Everybody, can you say the sentence? A fork is on my elbow. Okay? An apple is on my elbow. Let's use some flashcards, right? I have some flashcards here. What's this? It's a dog, right? A dog is on my elbow. Are you saying the sentences together with me? Yeah? A book is on my elbow. What's this? It's a bed. A bed is on my elbow. Okay, so you can practice the patterns. Okay, there is a repetitive sentence in the story, so you can do this, using real objects or using flashcards. Okay, you can do this as well. Where is the dog? Yeah, here. An ant is on the dog. Remember the ant on the dog, right? An apple is on the dog. A cat is on the dog. Okay, so you keep practicing the sentences, right? Okay, that's good. Let me try this. What's this? It's an egg. Let me try the egg on my elbow. Can't do it this way. Maybe I can do it this way. Yeah, an egg is on my elbow. Okay. Okay, so are you having fun? Yeah, imagine trying this with your students, right? They'll just love it, right? Okay, that's very good. Now, let's go back to my slide. Okay, so here we go. So after reading the story, there are activities you can do in the book, right? Match and say, ant. apple. Write and say, so you write the letter and say fork. This one you write the dog. And we have picture dictionary and sight word list. And we have other downloadable resources. Okay, we have a book report, activity sheets, and test. Okay, so if you want to do some extra activities, you can download these materials from our website. Okay. And we also have a mobile app for smart phonics readers. You can find some games, okay, and you can find the story animation there. Okay, and this story, look, Mom is one of the finalists for LLL Award, okay, Language Learner Literature Award. Okay, let's quickly read Jewel's comment. The title with the word Mom always warms hearts. The book is well illustrated with characters that show movement and other details that teachers or parents can use to ask further questions. The sentences, grammar, and words are simple but level appropriate. The repetitive look, Mom is catchy, and readers can practice using the pattern after reading the book. This book is for children who have just started learning phonics, and the target phonemes are clearly highlighted in the text. So a child just learning to read would be able to read this book on their own. Okay, so this is Jewel's comment, and that's why this book is one of the finalists for the award. Okay, now let's talk about using phonics readers in class. We've looked at two stories, right? Two readers, and you love the stories, right? And how can you use this in class? Talk about the pictures and the title, read the story, listen and repeat. You can do this many times, right? Listen and repeat. Practice phonics targets, practice sight words, do reading activities. We've done some activities together, right? We did we act out the story, and we did some flashcards activities and, chant. Watch the story animation and have students read on their own. So this is the way I do it. But, of course, you can change the steps, right? You can do it other ways, but usually you are doing it this way, right? And you can add phonics readers in the curriculum. Okay, use phonics readers together with the phonics book. You can match the phonics targets, or you can use phonics readers after finishing a phonics book as a review. Okay, so if you finish Smart Phonics Book 1, then you can use Smart Phonics Readers 1. When you finish Smart Phonics Book 2, then you can use Smart Phonics Readers 2. Okay, so you can alternate phonics book and phonics readers, phonics book, phonics readers, or you can use them together. Okay, or you can use phonics readers for a short course or a special program. Sometimes you have a short vacation course, okay, usually like 2 weeks or 1 month. Okay, it's sometimes, if you want to use a skill book, it's probably too much. You cannot finish the book in 2 weeks or 3 weeks, right? If that's the case, then use phonics readers because, these stories are simple, fun. You can do lots of activities, right? And parents can read these readers with their children at home, right? And yeah, so just look at the targets. As I said before, you can mix and match these phonics books and the phonics readers. Now, school phonics. Okay, I said that readers are included in the student book, right? So I'm going to I was going to show you the animation for this one, but I guess we are running out of the time. If we have time, then I'll play the video, right? Later on. I mean, we have only 3 minutes now. So I think I'll have to do this later, right? I spend too much time doing activities with you, playing those games, right? So for more information on phonics readers, you can watch the videos on our YouTube channel, okay? And if you want to get the certificate for this session, you can do the survey. There will be a survey link that my colleagues will share on the chat box. Okay, and you can complete the survey and get a certificate. If you have any questions about our books, the Phonics Readers, then you can email us, inquiry@eltkorea.com, or you can contact our partners. Okay. Now, can you see the survey link on the chat box? Maybe I should share this again. Okay, can you see the link? Can you see the link, everyone, for the survey? And the PPT link, if you want to get the PPT, you can just, go to this link. Okay. Okay, that's good. And do we have time for the animation? Oh, we have 1 minute. Maybe I can play the animation, right? If you have time, you can stay and watch the animation. If you don't have time, if you have to go, then you can go. But that's the end of my session. I hope you had lots of fun. Yeah? Okay. And please try to use Phonics Readers with your students in your Phonics class. Okay, so let me show you the animation. If you have to go, I'll say goodbye now, right? Bye, everyone. If you have time, just stay on for the animation, right? I won't interrupt the animation, so you can just watch the whole animation. It will take only 2 or 3 minutes. It's a very short one. Okay, so bye, everyone. I'll see you next time, and enjoy the animation from School Phonics. Okay, now here we go. Where is the animation? Okay, here we are. Okay, do you see this, everyone? Do you see the animation? Yeah, you stay on. Yes, okay, good. So enjoy the animation.
A blue coat. Daisy is a seal. She likes to play in the snowy sea. It's cold today. Take this coat.
Mom, I don't like that blue coat.
Daisy, you need a coat. Daisy takes the blue coat and jumps into the sea. Daisy meets a starfish.
Oh, I like your yellow coat.
Daisy meets 3 fish.
Huh? Oh, I like your green coats.
Uh-oh, Daisy sees a gray shark. She puts on her blue coat. Yes, the shark doesn't see Daisy.
I love my blue coat.
Okay, did you enjoy the story? And did you see the Phonics targets? Yeah. And remember the story element, right? It's got the storyline, right? It's got the conflict and it's got the resolution, and it's all there, right? Story itself is very interesting and very fun, right? Yeah. Okay, then that's all from me today, and I'll see you again next time. Okay. Okay, bye everyone. Bye.